Good evening. Tonight, we present a direct confrontation on the issues that will define America's next 4 years. President Joe Biden and President Donald Trump will debate the state of the nation, the economy, foreign policy, and the future of American democracy. The rules are simple: direct questions, direct answers, no evasion. President Trump, you begin. President Trump, you left office with unemployment at 6.7% due to COVID. Inflation was rising but not yet critical. 1.4% in January 2021. President Biden inherited an economy in recovery, but now faces 3.7% unemployment, down from 6.7%, and inflation has cooled to 3.4% from a peak of 9.1%. You say your policies were better, but by the numbers, some economic indicators improved. How do you respond? 1 minute.
COVID was temporary. We got vaccines out in record time, Operation Warp Speed. But the economy I built was the strongest in history. Lowest unemployment ever, 3.5%. Highest wages, stock market booming, no inflation, because we had energy independence. Biden's problem? He took the economy I built, spent trillions on unnecessary stimulus, killed energy production, shut down pipelines, printed money. Inflation exploded. Now, he's bragging about bringing it down from the disaster he created. He's comparing himself to my disaster, not to my success. And unemployment is still higher than where I left it, 3.5% versus 3.7%. We need to do it again. Lower taxes, less regulation, American energy first. Let's be clear about what Trump inherited, a pandemic that killed 400,000 Americans. He mismanaged it. He told people to inject bleach. He left office with unemployment at 6.7% and the economy in free fall. I inherited that crisis. We got to work. We've created 15 million jobs, more than any president in a single term. Unemployment is now 3.7%, lower than where it was when Trump left office. We brought inflation down from 9% to 3.4%, the fastest decline in 40 years, while reducing the deficit, not increasing it. And the stock market, it's at all-time highs under my watch. Wages are up. Manufacturing is returning to America. We're rebuilding infrastructure. Trump talks about what he did. I'm showing what we've accomplished. The American economy is strong because of the investments we made.
President Biden, Trump faces 91 criminal indictments across 4 jurisdictions: election interference, classified documents, business fraud. How do you respond to supporters who say this is politically motivated prosecution? 1 minute.
I didn't indict Trump. Federal judges appointed by both Republican and Democratic presidents looked at the evidence and said there's probable cause to prosecute. 60 judges have dismissed his cases. 60. His own Attorney General said the 2020 election was secure and fair. His own vice president certified the results. But here's the real issue. Trump incited a mob to storm the Capitol, tried to overturn the election, and still refuses to accept the outcome. That's not politics. That's an attack on democracy itself. I'm defending the rule of law. Nobody is above the law in America, including former presidents. This is a witch hunt. 60 judges dismissed cases. That's because the evidence is weak. My own people, disloyal people who turned against me. The documents case, every president has taken documents. Obama took 33 million pages. Biden took classified docs, and they found them in his house, his office. But they didn't indict Biden. Double standard. January 6th. I said peacefully and patriotically, make your voices heard. The Capitol Police let people walk in. I have videos. This is political persecution Because I beat Hillary in 2016, and they can't accept it. The American people see through this. That's why I'm leading in every poll.
Ukraine is fighting for survival. Trump has said he would end the war in 24 hours. Biden is providing historic military and economic support. Each of you, 30 seconds on Ukraine.
I would call Putin and Zelensky and get a deal done. We're spending $120 billion on Ukraine, while our own border is open. Homeless people are on streets. Inflation is killing Americans. I got NATO to pay their fair share. Biden let them freeload. We need to end this war, save lives, and focus on America first. When Putin invaded, I united the world to support Ukraine. We strengthened NATO. 2 countries joined not because of coercion, but because they feared Russian aggression. Helping Ukraine defend democracy is in America's national interest. It stops Putin from threatening Poland, Germany, NATO allies. The cost of helping Ukraine is far less than the cost of fighting Russia in Europe. This is leadership.
Mr. President, there are real questions about your age and fitness. You're 81 years old. Trump is 78. How do you address concerns about your mental and physical capacity? 1 minute.
I've released my medical records showing I'm in good health. I work out, I get regular checkups, but this is a distraction from the real issues. Trump is facing 91 felonies. He can't stay focused. He rambles. He refuses to accept he lost an election. The question isn't my age. It's Trump's willingness to undermine democracy. I'm running because democracy itself is at stake. Trump threatens it. I defend it. Biden can barely speak. You see him stumbling, mixing up words, forgetting names. He's not fit to be president. I'm sharp. I'm energetic. I'm making America great. Look at the economy under Trump. Best in history. Look at the border. Secure. Look at inflation. 0. Under Biden. Inflation. Chaos. Weakness. The American people don't trust Biden. That's why they want me back. It's not about age. It's about competence. I'm the most competent president we've ever had. America faces a choice. Move forward or go backward. With me, we're building an economy from the bottom up. We're protecting Social Security and Medicare. We're defending democracy. We've created 15 million jobs. Unemployment is at historic lows. We're finally standing up to China. We're united with our allies. We can do this. The only person who can't unite America is Trump. He divides us. Vote for unity. Vote for democracy. Vote for America's future. We had it all figured out. The economy was booming. The border was secure. Inflation was 0. Then Biden took over and destroyed everything. We need to make America great again. We need to secure the border. We need to bring back law and order. We need strong leadership, not weakness. Vote Trump. Vote for strength. Vote for America first. We're going to win, and we're going to win big.